In this video, we're going to look at phosphorus. Now, phosphorus is actually fairly prevalent in the human body. You probably know more of it as its inorganic phosphate. That's very common in bone function. It plays a role in ATP, right? And so phosphorus, another key mineral, major mineral we're going to look at. Now, phosphorus does have a lot of different roles. It makes up what's called apatite, which is part of hydroxyapatite, which makes bone structure with calcium and phosphorus. And so that's a big role of phosphorus. It is also, however, plays a role in phospholipid membranes of cell structures. All living things have cell membranes made of phospholipids, and so they play a key role there. Also plays other roles in other compounds. And so phosphorus, wide variety of functions, though we generally are going to focus on the role it plays in bone formation and the role it plays as far as cell membranes, phospholipids. Human body has about 1.5 pounds of phosphorus altogether. And so definitely one of the major minerals we will look at. So as far as foods that phosphorus is found in, phosphorus is actually found in a wide variety of foods. Generally, if we're consuming something that has cell membranes, we are going to consume some amount of phosphorus. And so that can be animal-based, dairy, meat, that can be plant-based. Kind of the general rule of thumb in nutrition is that if we're consuming foods that have a good amount of protein, whether that's animal-based or even plant-based, and a decent amount of calcium, we're probably also getting enough phosphorus as well. And that's because generally the sources of calcium and phosphorus are fairly similar. And because protein, a lot of protein-based foods, particularly meats, are going to be high phosphorus just because they just are naturally higher in it. So generally, when it comes to deficiencies, we're usually not going to see these very commonly. And so this is not one you're going to have to remember. I would say that the times it does occur, it's usually some other clinical condition that's occurring, whether it has to do with malnutrition or something along those lines. But generally, this is not something we're usually going to come in contact with a whole lot. And again, just a reminder with all of these, each of these minerals has a DRI value, right? And again, you don't have to memorize those. They do change occasionally. And to be honest, some of these values I have here, they do differ with age and with other stages of life. And so with the DRI of phosphorus, which is 700 milligrams, that does, if I recall, it does vary a little bit if you were pre-puberty. And so again, don't memorize the DRI values. And phosphorus is also one that we will occasionally see fortified in foods as well. Okay, that's phosphorus. We'll see you in the next video.